Tonight, we address a silent crisis quietly unfolding in households across America, one that rarely makes headlines but affects millions in profound ways. The promise of a secure and dignified old age, once a cornerstone of the American dream, is fading for millions of our neighbors and loved ones. Nearly a quarter of non-retired adults have no retirement savings at all. For many, a comfortable retirement feels more like a distant hope than a reality. The three-legged stool of retirement, Social Security, pensions, and personal savings, is wobbling. Pensions have all but disappeared, and savings often aren't enough. More seniors are re-entering the workforce out of necessity, taking on jobs just to make ends meet, long after they expected to retire. Americans now face longer lives, stagnant wages, and relentless cost increases, from healthcare to housing to everyday essentials. Tonight, we'll examine the forces behind this collapse and the history that led us here. Most importantly, we'll discuss what can be done, solutions, support, and hope for a better future. The stakes couldn't be higher, for our families, our communities, and the future we all share. To understand today's retirement crisis, we must look back. For decades after World War II, American workers relied on defined benefit pensions, guaranteed income for life after years of hard work. These pensions offered stability and security. Families could plan for the future, confident their golden years were protected. But by the 1980s, companies saw pensions as too costly. The 401k emerged, shifting responsibility from employer to employee. Now workers must save, invest, and manage their own retirement funds, navigating complex markets with little guidance. The promise of security was replaced by risk. Retirement became a gamble, fortunes rising and falling with the market. For many, the gap between what's needed and what's saved keeps growing. Today, retirement security depends on individual discipline and market luck. The outcome is uncertain, and the stakes are higher than ever. The old covenant is gone. In its place, uncertainty and new challenges for every American worker. The 401k system faces a perfect storm: inflation, wage stagnation, market volatility, and debt. Inflation erodes savings. Stagnant wages make saving harder. Debt and market swings threaten retirement security. Many carry debt into retirement, adding to the burden. Saving for retirement isn't just hard, it's often out of reach. The four horsemen of retirement ruin are here, and they're not leaving. A 401k isn't a savings account, it's an investment account. Your future depends on the unpredictable ups and downs of the market. Unlike pensions, 401ks put all the risk on you. A market crash near retirement can devastate decades of savings. Retirement has become a gamble, and the odds aren't in your favor. The stakes are your future. Meet the Millers, a family living through the generational shift in retirement security, a story that echoes across countless American households today. John Miller Sr., 72, retired after 38 years at the same factory. He left with a traditional pension and Social Security, providing stable, predictable income. He and his wife own their home outright and live modestly, enjoying peace of mind in retirement. His son, John Jr., 45, is a project manager. Unlike his father, he has no pension, just a 401k and investments. Market swings and headlines cause him constant anxiety. Every downturn feels personal. With a mortgage, 2 kids nearing college, and $250,000 saved, John Jr. feels unprepared for the future. The Miller story is America's story, a shift of retirement risk from employers to families, changing what retirement means. Millions now walk the same tightrope, balancing hope and fear as they try to secure their futures. The numbers reveal a crisis. The median retirement account for Americans aged 55-64 is just $185,000. Experts say you need 10 times your salary, often $800,000 or more. Many households have far less or nothing at all. Nearly 40% of older Americans rely on Social Security for half their income. The crisis is real and growing. The retirement crisis isn't just financial, it's psychological. Anxiety about the future weighs heavily on millions. Instead of hope, there's dread about outliving savings. A secure future should bring peace, not perpetual anxiety. But for many, that peace feels out of reach. Waiting for a systemic fix isn't an option. Individuals must act now. Start with a realistic financial plan. Use online tools to estimate what you'll need. Maximize your 401k match or open an IRA if needed. Attack high-interest debt, credit cards and loans. Drain your future. Build multiple income streams to reduce reliance on a single nest egg. Adaptability is key. Resilience is the goal. Take control where you can. Systemic change is essential for retirement security. Universal access to retirement plans and lower investment fees can help millions. Social Security's solvency requires political courage and reform. The Great Retirement Collapse demands a renewed social contract. Dignity in retirement should be a national priority. The promise of a secure retirement is slipping away for millions. The shift from pensions to 401ks, combined with economic headwinds, has created a crisis. The system is failing the middle class, exposing them to risk and uncertainty. But this is a moment for action, not despair. Individuals must plan, save, and adapt. Flexibility and resilience are essential. As a society, we must ask, do we value security and dignity in old age? If so, we must work together to renew the promise of a secure future. The time to act is now.